You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the August 12th meeting for the Michigan City Water Works Board. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Call this meeting of the Water Board to order. Today is Tuesday, August 12th, 2025. First order of business is approval of minutes from the meeting held July 22nd.
I'll make a motion to approve the previous meeting held July 22nd, 2025.
Second.
Motion and second that we approve the minutes from the meeting held July 22nd. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Purchase order.
Before you have a list of 11 purchase orders. The first purchase order is to USA Blue Book. This is for lab supplies for the plant for $4,005.91. The next one is to McCann. This is replacing a burnt battery cable on backhoe number 2, confirming we found basically the machine could not operate, and so we had to have an emergency repair done. And this is for $1,639.15. The next item is K&L Supply. These are gas-fired heaters for the garage and low lift at the plant. This was actually in our business plan, but these prices have come in quite a bit lower than what we anticipated. So these are not capital; these are operating purchases. $6,375. I believe there's 3 heaters involved in that. So, number 4 is to Neogen. It's supposed to be microbiological testing supplies. This is for making sure that the water is safe, and we're doing those in-house now to save some money by instead of paying an outside vendor to do it. Plus, it also helps us when there's emergencies. The cost for all these testing supplies is $946.40. The next item is to Endress Hauser. These are level transmitters, that 2 to replace in our facility, and then a third one for the shelf for $5,648. These are used, the ones that we're purchasing are replacing ones that are getting used for one of our bulk chemical tanks and also one of our basins. And then, like I said, the third one's for the shelf. Number 6 is to Duneland Repair, welding the bulkhead on truck 9, confirming they noticed an issue with part of the bulkhead, which is this is on one of the large dump trucks, and this is the part that basically kind of protects the cab from debris falling on it when they're loading the truck. So it needed to be repaired for $650. The next item is DriveCo CDL school for 2 of our new employees, Noah Clays and Mike Showalter, $9,900 in total for the 2 of them. Number 8 is Duneland Repair Center, rebuilding the front end on truck 9. We originally had a purchase order numbered 2025-000504 for $6,811.89. There were some additional issues found while they were making repairs, so now the purchase order is up to $9,286.64. Again, this is a truck that if we replaced it would cost us $150,000 to $180,000, so it's worth fixing. Let's see, number 9 is to EH Walks for vac trailer with training. This is to replace our existing valve turner and vacuum trailer. The vacuum is designed for cleaning out the boxes where the access points for the valves. And our old one that we currently have was actually slated for replacement next year, and we've already had it in for significant amount of repair, and those repairs aren't really holding. The trailer's in rough condition. We've had it shored up, but things are failing pretty quick. So we were able to keep our costs down on some vehicle replacements. What we actually spent on those vehicle replacements is well below the business plan for those. And also we were able to, and we do have another truck that I can hold on to another year. And would make up this amount. So we can move this into this year's business plan. I'd rather get this done now before winter sets in and we start getting into main break season. I'd like to have this thing on site ahead of that. It's $88,650. We went with the gasoline version. The diesel version was an extra $6,000 or $8,000, and didn't really see a benefit in that. So
Good.
with that. The next item is to Kona Cranes. They're replacing of the chlorine room crane. This is confirming the crane developed an oil leak. It picks up ton cylinders of chlorine. We couldn't take a chance on it failing while we had a cylinder up. And so and because we have to move the cylinders sometimes daily, especially this time of year, we needed to make a quick move on this. So this was a confirming only purchase order for $9,619.03. The oil leak that it had was due to a crack that couldn't be repaired, so it wasn't a repairable issue with that old crane. The next item is to Sweeney Electric. This is for a generator set at our distribution center for $33,800. If you remember, we've had a few power outages over the past few months. We even had one yesterday that impacted this facility as well. What we run into there is that our overhead doors that are 14-foot tall doors don't have any power then to open or close. And so if we can't open them, we can't get our trucks and stuff out, which is what we ran into a couple months back. And that's why we started looking at this. The intent of this generator is basically to provide lights, to provide the electricity needed for lifting that, being able to open those garage doors with a power outage, and then also computers, so we can still do our basic functions, phones will work, that sort of thing. So it basically allows us to function during a power outage at the distribution center. The price is $33,800. We whittled it back quite a bit because the original pricing that came towards to us was a lot more stuff being added to it, and so we whittled back to what we really felt was absolutely necessary to have access to. Our back building on that property, what we use for cold storage, those doors are actually standard height door. They're not the tall doors like that. So those can actually be opened with a couple of people without really taking a chance on hurting anybody. But those big doors for the main building, they're way too heavy to be hoisted that way. And that was it for the purchase orders.
I'll make a motion to accept the list of purchase orders as presented.
I'll
The date
second.
of 8/12/2025 in the amount of $170,220.13.
I'll second it.
There's a motion and a second that we approve the purchase orders dated August 12th, Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Claims. Anybody have any questions on the claims?
Motion to approve the list of claims dated August 12, 2025.
I'll second that.
Motion and second that we approve the claims dated August 12th. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Bad debt list.
And I apologize that the bad debt list wasn't included in the standard packet on Thursday. The person that prepares this was in the process of training our new cashier, so she fell a little behind on getting this done.
I'll make a motion to approve the bad debt list as presented on August 12, 2025.
Second that.
Motion and second that we approve the bad debt list dated August 12th for bookkeeping purposes only. Any additional discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Old business.
Just as an FYI, for the distribution superintendent position has been posted with multiple organizations and the local newspaper, and we'll be conducting interviews of prospective candidates as we receive resumes. So, just see how quickly we can decide what we're going to do with that. It's open to not only the folks on the outside, but any appropriately qualified folks within the department can apply as well, supply a resume for it. So,
Any other old business?
that's all I had at this point
We hear anything from NDOT? NDOT?
from NDOT. No, we need, there's some more work that needs to be done there.
Okay. New business.
I will mention that we did receive our the actuarial report for the pension, and one of the provisions during our negotiations with the union was an additional 0.25% as long as we didn't fall below 100% funded on the pension plan. As of the beginning of this year, the pension plan is at about 159%. So it's fine.
Okay.
But since we got that report, I thought I'd mention it. We also have a new actuarial company. McCready Keene had done it for years. They had sold to One America. Well, One America has divested their this part of their business, and it now is under a company called October 3. So a few of the people that we've been involved with have stayed the same, but we are actually on our first actuarial with this company. But some of you may remember Stan Brown had been on. We did a remote presentation with him, Zoom presentation with him. Since he retired, this is our fifth actuary. So I'm hoping it looks pretty good with this one. I've had some positive feedback and stuff, so I'm hoping that we can kind of stabilize in that regard.
They still out of Indianapolis?
Yeah. As far as I know, they could be working remote. One of the people we were working with through the last couple of years lived in Chicago, was working out of their house.
Okay.
The job doesn't necessarily need to be in an office environment all the time, so.
Good for him.
Okay. Any other new business?
At this point, no.
Public comment? Director's comments? I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Motion second to adjourn, all those in favor?
Aye.
Stand adjourned.